We have heard many shocking things in the history of Nigerian politics. But what just happened in Washington, D.C. might be the most controversial statement yet from the current administration. The First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has looked the world in the eye and effectively endorsed foreign military intervention on our own soil. You saw the headline, "I want Trump to order more U.S. military strikes." This is not a rumor. This is not a leaked tape. This is a direct statement made on international television, and it changes everything we thought we knew about our national sovereignty and the war against terror in northern Nigeria. Today, we are breaking down the exclusive interview that has set social media on fire and left security experts scratching their heads. Mrs. Tinubu, representing the presidency during a high-profile visit to the United States, appeared on Fox News and did not mince words. When asked about the controversial Christmas Day airstrikes carried out by the United States military within Nigerian borders, strikes that President Donald Trump described as a gift, the First Lady didn't complain about sovereignty. She didn't talk about diplomatic protocols. Instead, she called those bombings a blessing. Let that sink in for a moment. A foreign power launches airstrikes in Sokoto and the Northwest, and the response from the highest level of our government is, "Thank you, please do it again." In her own words, she stated, "Nigeria is looking forward to collaboration. We are expecting that there will be more." This is a total shift in our defense policy. For years, we have heard that the Nigerian military is capable, that we are on top of the situation. But now, with this open invitation for more American bombs, is the government admitting that they need Big Brother Trump to finish the job? We need to unpack the context of this statement because it didn't happen in a vacuum. Mrs. Tinubu was in the US for the National Prayer Breakfast, a gathering of the most powerful religious and political figures in America. She was sitting right there with President Donald Trump, the man who just a few months ago called the Nigerian leadership a disgrace. Remember that? Trump was furious about the relentless killings of Christians in northern Nigeria. He threatened to invade. He threatened to take matters into his own hands. And true to his nature, on Christmas Day, he did exactly that. He ordered what he called kinetic action, a fancy military term for blowing things up. In a statement on Truth Social, Trump bragged about the operation, saying, "Tonight, at my direction as Commander-in-Chief, the United States launched a powerful and deadly strike against ISIS terrorist scum in northwest Nigeria." He was specific about the reason. He said these terrorists have been targeting and viciously killing, primarily, innocent Christians at levels not seen for many years. Now, usually when a foreign president bombs your country, there is a diplomatic row. Ambassadors are summoned, letters of protest are written. But instead of protest, we are seeing praise. Mrs. Tinubu's presence at the prayer breakfast and her glowing review of the airstrikes suggest a new, possibly desperate alliance. Reports indicate that the Tinubu government has spent millions of dollars on Republican lobbyists to fix their image in Washington. It seems that money and perhaps this new willingness to let the US military operate freely in our airspace has bought them a seat at the table. Trump, who once condemned the government, poured praises on the First Lady during the breakfast. The diplomatic ice has thawed, but at what cost? I have to pause here and ask you, the viewer, because this is the debate of the year. Do you care who drops the bomb as long as the bandits are eliminated? If the US Air Force can stop the killings in the north when our own forces are stretched thin, should we welcome them with open arms like the First Lady suggested? Or is this a dangerous surrender of our independence? I really want to read your thoughts in the comment section below. And please, if you want to keep getting these unfiltered updates on the state of our nation, do me a massive favor and click that like button right now. It helps us defeat the algorithm and show the truth to more Nigerians. And if you are new here, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next update. Welcome back. Let's look closer at President Trump's warning, because he's not done. In January, he made it very clear that the Christmas bombing was not a one-off. He said, "I'd love to make it a one-time strike, but if they continue to kill Christians, it will be a many-time strike." That is a direct threat to the terrorists, but it's also a message to the Nigerian government. If you don't fix it, I will. Mrs. Tinubu's response to this threat was to embrace it. By saying we are expecting that there will be more, she is effectively signing off on a continuous American military campaign in northern Nigeria. This aligns with the intelligence reports we saw back in November, which revealed that the US had already been flying surveillance drones over our airspace to gather targets. The collaboration Mrs. Tinubu speaks of seems to be Nigeria providing the permission and America providing the firepower. Trump's language is also very interesting. He referred to the Christmas operation as a gift to the Nigerian people. He said, "I have previously warned these terrorists that if they did not stop the slaughtering of Christians, there will be hell to pay." And tonight, there was. He credited his Department of War, a very aggressive term, for executing numerous perfect strikes. For the villagers in southern Kaduna, in Plateau, in Benue, and in Sokoto who have lived in terror for over a decade, maybe Mrs. Tinubu is right. Maybe it's a blessing. When your family is under attack, you don't check the passport of the soldier who saves you. But for geopolitical analysts, this is a massive gamble. The US doesn't drop bombs for free. What does Trump want in return? Is it just about protecting Christians, which is a key part of his political base, or is there a bigger play for influence in West Africa now that other powers are being pushed out? The First Lady's interview on Fox News was clearly targeted at an American audience. She wanted to show that the Tinubu administration is on the side of the West, on the side of religious freedom, and willing to play ball with the Trump doctrine. It's a sharp pivot from the days when Nigeria insisted on African solutions to African problems. Now, the solution appears to be American airstrikes for Nigerian problems. As we move forward in 2026, we should expect to see more of these joint operations. If the First Lady gets her wish, the skies over northern Nigeria will be very busy with American jets. The question remains, will this finally bring the peace we have been praying for, or are we opening a door that we won't be able to close?